and she was talking about the other 80 women that were recognized by the State Assembly and how much they had contributed to California. On Wednesday, there was a big rally at the Capitol, and these rallies were going on all over the world. It was women standing up and saying, we don't want to be pushed backwards. We want to make sure that we maintain our health care. We want to make sure that we maintain our educational system. We want to make sure that we work toward pay equity. And an assembly member from San Diego, Shirley Weber, stood up and talked about how much women had accomplished and didn't get credit for. She was talking about the movie that came out recently, Hidden Figures, where you have 3 African American scientists that basically sent a man to the moon, and we don't even know about it until this movie comes out all those years later. So I have a real passion on making sure that young women can succeed, and getting more women elected, because women focus on different issues, and I think for all of us, one of our big passions is education, and that's something that I've been working on up there in Sacramento. And it's obviously not just for women, but when we talk about communities of color, how do we bridge the income gap? How do we move people up? How do we take the people that are working the fields and here in Oxnard and make sure that the next generation is educated and is able to move out of poverty? So I appreciate this recognition. I will say that what really struck me was when I looked at the numbers at Oxnard College. You had all these kids that said, I want to go to college, and it turns out that the vast majority of them are being placed in remedial classes. And if they are in remedial classes, 70% of them never even take one college level course. So we were able to get a bill through. Eventually it was funded with $90 million. Oxnard, Moore and Ventura each received a $1.5 million grant to revamp remedial education and make sure that we get kids through, because when you have 70% of the children never getting through and taking a college level class, that is an incredible loss of human capital. So again, education is I think the big issue here in California and moving the economy forward. I am doing an additional bill this year to talk about college placement. It turns out most of these students are incorrectly placed in remedial education. So it's called the Multiple Measures Bill, making sure that we don't place them just according to the entrance, the exam that the colleges give, but also look at their overall performance in high school. So we think that's something that's really going to move the performance forward and get more kids through school. But I am, again, very honored to be recognized, very honored to be sitting among all these women, and appreciate also seeing all these men here, because if women don't succeed, then America will not succeed. Thank you so much.